Stephen, commiserations, and you must be disappointed because your team went really for it all today and it just fell short so narrowly.
Yeah, the hard thing to take is it's probably the best performance we've had at Tynecastle since I came to the club. We've lost the game on, I think it was the only shot they had on target again. But there's way to lose football matches, you know, and I said that after the Livingston game. We were really disappointed after the Rangers game. Today we showed some great spirit, a lot of quality at times as well. We just like that finishing touch in the final third, you know, with a perfectly good goal disallowed for reasons I've no idea what it was. Danny's had one blocked that was going goal bound from our own player, from it hit Alex. So we didn't have the rub of the green in the final third, but there was a lot of positives to take from that performance.
Yeah, and particularly one of the things you've been speaking about is finding a bit of consistency. I think it's safe to say performance-wise you got that today, and that must make the result that little bit harder.
Yeah, performance-wise I've got the consistency from the Celtic game. We've had the organisation, the will and desire to stay with runners and you know, compete, and I thought when we landed on the ball we dominated large periods of this game. At Tynecastle that doesn't happen too often, and we just didn't have the finishing touch. The goal we did score that was wrongly disallowed, and just in around the box, and we just didn't take our chances.
What's the message been to the boys in the dressing room going into obviously another couple of away games? St Johnstone up next. It's about taking that home form and getting those results on the road, I presume.
Yeah, it's about taking the performance levels. You know, you can't go from the two performance levels, Celtic and here, and the Aberdeen game, and then drop them to the Livingston performance. That can't happen. Results usually take care of themselves on the day with a little bit of luck or decisions go against you, but performances you're in control of. You're in control of how far you run, how much you compete, and we've done that today, and we passed the ball and we got the ball into areas that hurt hearts, and we just didn't seem to have that final killer touch.
Yeah, when you look at the results we've got, particularly Aberdeen, Celtic, here at Hearts, we've went toe to toe. Must make you encouraged for what's going to be a busy month ahead.
Yeah, it is, and it seems to be our better performance have been against the better teams, and now we have to make sure that level of performance stays there. We've got another, I think it was 4 or 5 games before the break, and we want to finish it on a positive. You know, I'm starting to see signs of what we were last season. I thought Charles Dunn, after being out so long, what performance they got was terrific. There's a lot of good performance on there. Even the boys we brought on, you know, Alex Goran, I think might have been his first start, excellent. You know, young James Scott comes on and gives us another little bit of a spark. So there's a lot of positives. Sometimes the result doesn't tell the whole story.
Just on one final note, those positives you're talking about, hopefully coupled in with some players getting back to full fitness, like so Peter Hartley to still come back, that should be encouraging too. Yeah,
we've got Peter to come back. He's got a fight to get in the team with the performance of that back 4 and back 5 as we started with. I thought Charles Dunn was excellent, but that's what we need. We need competition for places. People were picking themselves, and perhaps that's why the level of consistency maybe wasn't what it was. But we got 5 games coming up, and we have to make sure we have to have that level again. Results will change and turn our way.
Well, Stephen, thanks for your time.
Okay, cheers, Lewis.